Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Skeppy and what all went on with him. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So, what all started the mess was the fact that he made some off the cuff jokes from a secret Twitter account. Now, these jokes aren't too bad. They're kind of messed up. The way I view jokes, in my personal view, perspective, whatever you want to call it, is that everybody has the certain subjects that you can't joke about, right? And these jokes were more on the edgy side, and they involved jokes about being with young underage girls, and he's like in his 20s, so it's stuff that's weird, stuff jokes about him getting with his cousin, stuff like that. So people were like, it's not the best look. All right, so jokes aren't too bad in my personal opinion, but I could see why somebody would not like them. Right? I wouldn't hang around somebody who's making jokes like that all the time. But if you made a joke like that once or twice, I'd be like, hey man, chill out. But other than that, you know, I have bigger issues to focus on. Hopefully it doesn't make me sound like a douche when I say that. Anyway, there was a whole nother situation that came out of this, and there were some allegations that came out from a burner Twitter account, which is essentially the Twitter version of a throwaway on Reddit. So I'm gonna read from it. It's burner with a bunch of numbers. It says, "When I was a child, Skeppy abused me /serious SRS. When I was 7, I lived in Toronto with my brother, who was 12. My parents weren't around much, and I wanted attention. My brother told me he could give me attention if I showed him my body. I was a child, and I didn't know it was wrong, so I did. Zach was good friends with my brother. Zach is Skeppy, and he'd come over unannounced at times. He walked in on my brother assaulting me. Then he joined. He would touch me and kiss me without consent. For 3 years, he did what he wanted when he wanted. He attacked me, and it got cut off there, and this person deleted the tweet, so I can't really find it. The reason I deleted the tweet is, as you can see from the picture, there was a lot of backlash against this person. In fact, you can see that they had 69 quote tweets and 27 likes, so even when this was initially put out yesterday, it was not very well received. So, Skeppy responded and said, "This is absolutely ridiculous. I have never laid a finger on anyone, ever. More than half of your story does not align with my upbringing, and I cannot seriously believe the extent some people will go to bring others down. This is complete slander and defamation." So, this is really weird, a weird accusation. When he says upbringing, I think he means that, like, the timeline doesn't match up, and he wasn't in Toronto for those times. It's kind of weird. This random Twitter account, I have no reason to believe this person. I'm a person that strongly believes that anytime there is an allegation, it should be taken serious. But this is an allegation that I can take serious. This is an allegation I can look at and feel serious that they weren't there. Honestly, this was when Justin Bieber was accused of a similar crime. And it was just like this situation. It was a burner account made randomly, and it was made no sense, and Justin Bieber ended up suing them. And honestly, if this person that wasn't really assaulted by Skeppy, then this person should get sued. I mean, like he said, this is the defamation of character. Like, you can't do that. So, Big Boy Halo, or bad making false. Someone is disgusting. Having gone through that myself, I'm so sorry that you had to deal with this, Skeppy. Shame on this person, and shame on people who help spread false allegations, which only continues to hurt real victims from getting help. And yeah, in essence, people like this are the reason real victims are believed less often, and people are able to get away with SA more and more often, because these kind of things can just be waved off because of, like I said, people like this. It's just ridiculous. I'm sure Skeppy will be fine because he just has like so many subscribers. I doubt that he'll lose any significant amount. And one thing before I go, he also got caught using the F slur, and it was in a clip that's now been edited out of the video that it was in. He shouldn't have said that. I don't know if he's gonna apologize. It's kind of weird. Honestly, in his defense, now I understand that it's a bad thing to say, and that it is a slur, but a lot of people didn't, especially up until like 3-4 years ago, you know, disregarding 2020 and all that junk, right? Just people didn't take that word as seriously, at least in my circles that I was around, you know, growing up. A lot of people didn't take that serious. A lot of people just threw it out there, you know, just a lot of people didn't understand, is what I'm saying. Now, this guy should have understood, is what I'm saying, but there's a chance that he didn't. If he did understand, then he's in the wrong, and honestly, he's still in the wrong, because why are you're like a grown man at this point, I think. I'm pretty sure, and you're still using words that you don't understand. That doesn't make any sense to me, so I shouldn't have said that, honestly, because yeah, I think he's in the wrong for using that word. So yeah, that's about it for me. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm out. Bye. See you tomorrow.